With today's launch of the LG G5 in Barcelona at Mobile World Congress, we saw a lot of cartoon designs, weird music, and the phrase, "Life's better when you play more," said one too many times. But in case you missed the event, here's our top 5 features of the LG G5. The LG G5 maintains the idea that with every iteration of the phone, the specifications get better. This is something we expected, but is still a welcome upgrade. Some of the notable specs include a Snapdragon 820 processor, 4GB of RAM, USB Type-C, a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner, 32GB of onboard storage expandable through microSD, and Android 6.0 Marshmallow. The cameras on the back, and yes, I did say cameras, are 16-megapixel standard lens with optical image stabilization and a 135-degree 8-megapixel camera for wide-angle shots. The front-facing camera is also 8 megapixels. The LG G5 features an all-new metal unibody design, which is something that we haven't seen before on a G-series phone. The screen is 5.3 inches and comes in at a Quad HD resolution. This is smaller than what we saw on the G5. There's also no antenna bands on this phone, and it looks a lot cleaner than it did before. The new design is also really thin, and let me tell you, it looks nice. With such a thin phone, you may think that the battery life on it would be terrible. However, LG revolutionized the market today by creating a modular design on the LG G5, which allows you to take out the battery and have the convenience of that while still having the great metal design. Like I said in previous videos, for me this would either make or break the phone, and I think that LG pulled this off. At first glance, my immediate thought would be that the slot used for the battery would come out, causing major problems should the phone be dropped or otherwise handled. LG was able to save themselves from this annoyance though with the inclusion of a button on the side that allows for easy and secure movement of the battery slot. The LG G5 features an always-on display which lets you see the time or notifications at a simple glance. The LG G5 display is IPS and not AMOLED, which puts the battery life into question. However, LG claims that this display will only take up 0.8% of the battery life per hour. The phone will only light up a third of the display at a time, which seems a bit strange because it is an IPS panel. Hopefully, it won't look a different color as the rest of the phone. Though LG claimed this wouldn't take up a lot of battery life, we'll reserve that claim to judge ourselves once we have the phone in hand. What took up most of the time at the LG G5 presentation was this idea of a new LG ecosystem, and they showed off many different products that were supposed to be paired with the G5. They called all this LG Friends, and this again goes back to the phrase, "Life's better when you play more." Most of these things won't be released for a while, but expect an action camera, a VR headset, a rolling robot with the camera on it, and a 360 camera, as well as a drone controller. The LG G5 looks like an interesting phone, and LG is doing a lot of things different than other companies right now. A lot of consumers can appreciate that LG is taking a risk with this phone, and not just making it the same exact design with better specifications. Be sure to stay tuned for our full review of this phone, and like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content from TechieGrad. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.